Alrighty. Alrighty. Ugh. Oh. My neck is killing me. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. All right. Hold on, I'm like lost right now. What did I just close? I closed something. What is going on? I said, hey. What's going on? There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. Let me get set up over here. What's going on, everybody? I'm a little out of whack today. Then again, who isn't a little out of whack on any given day? Are we Doom yet? Yeah, I'd say we're getting close to becoming Doom guy. We're currently still a guy, but we're getting close to being Doom guy. Hello there, Yuki Mystics. What's going on? Should be close though. I forgot where I left off, but give me 1 second. Where? There's something I have to do. There you go. Hold on. There we go. All right. Sweet. Let's open up the game. Let's open up the game. Let's endure my 50 jump scares. And then I should be beating it. This game is longer than I thought it ever could be. This is an old game. Old games used to be 8 hours max. Can't believe how long. Actually, this game is only long because I am a jump scare chump. If I wasn't a jump scare chump, probably would not last as long. Forgot about that very, very, very important detail. There we go. Alrighty, hello everybody, whether you watch, wherever you're watching, however you're watching, it is your host, as always, it is the 47th of his kind. It's your boy Senjo, with my Doom shotgun, ready to explode these demons into a bunch of goop, disintegrate them, possibly for the last time. Possibly for the last time. Max HP is the best. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember what happened. It's all coming back to me. I was stressed out trying to look for some HP near the end. I remember. It's all coming back. I haven't played in a while. I haven't played in a solid like week and a half or 2 weeks or so. It's all coming back to me. Okay. I just got to the HP. Oh, baby. I was low as hell. Alright, last time... What's my objective? What does my PDA have to say? My personal data assistant.
This is the audio log of Nicola Sedgway, member of
Nicola.
the Mars Hazmat Response Team, dated October 1st, 2145. We have concluded that the Martian atmosphere is wreaking havoc on the exhaust valve seals in the standard number 5 disposal drums.
Hold on, I have to actually listen to him.
Cannot explain the high level of contaminants in our internal atmosphere.
There's no subtitles.
The air scrubbers and filtration systems all seem to be operating at normal levels.
I'm listening for numbers.
A small layer of particulate is making it into the storage area.
Please give me a locker code.
EAP Director Charles Hollis informs me that the personnel won't be harmed by these contaminants in the air, but we've seen that they do cause a corrosive reaction when introduced to the rubber compounds used in the storage systems. Effective immediately, all number 5 disposal drums must be locked away in at least a Class 2 rated transport medium.
Oh my god.
Assessment ends.
It's a 6'7" zoomer guy. Or you're an older person who uses it ironically. You could be one or the other. No, you are only one or the other. Alright. Jump scare? Oh, secret? Hold on. Give me that secret. Give me that secret. I'm not playing around. I know there's a secret over there. Alright, last time on... Oh my god. Sorry. Last time on Doom 3. Alright, that's jump scare 1 out of 49. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. Last time on Doom 3. What happened? We're going to the labs. Oh yeah, we made a decision. Right? Yeah, we made a decision. We freaking... Yeah, a decision. That's why it's called a decision. We made a decision to not transmit to Earth for reinforcements. Because... If Earth gets here, and then if Earth reinforcements get here, and then the demons get to Earth, it's over. Can't let that happen. So yeah, we're on our own. That's right, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. 51? Is that another number joke that I don't know? I'm not much of a memer. Sorry. I only know the popular memes. 'Cause I don't make memes in my daily life. Or I don't make meme jokes in my daily life. I don't try to, at least. What's that? Is that ammo? Oh, that's a thingy. Oh! Wow, that took a lot of bullets. Jump scare counter? I'm not made of money. Can't. I don't have the programming prowess to code that. I'd have to update it every single time manually. That would take too long.
Pump station shut down.
It's a good idea, don't get me wrong, but yeah. You gotta think about the actual practicality of it. It's a good idea, but not easy to execute. What does that do? It's okay. I'll keep note of it vocally. Did 50 jump scares is not a real number. I mean 50 jump scares in the stream. In this stream alone. I've probably been jump scared in this game. This is not the first part. I don't know if like you're missing that, but I'm already 3 parts. Actually, hold on. Did I used to number these? 1 second. Hold on. What the hell's happening? Where's my mouse? What's up, Anomaly? What's up, Anomaly? Give me 1 second. How do I get out of here? Let me out. Let me free. Please. There's my mouse. Okay. I used to number these, didn't I? I could have sworn I did. It's bothering me. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, yeah, this is part 3. Whatever, that's my bad then. So Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Just had to check. Just had to check on myself. Make sure I wasn't slipping. Make sure I wasn't slipping or tripping. On the basketball court, like Scottie Pippen. Bars. You misunderstood. Yeah, no worries. No worries. No worries. Miss any good scares? Yeah, I already jumped when this demon crossed the corner right here. That's jump scare 1 of the stream alone. 49 more to go before I beat the game. Because apparently this game is 12 hours long. Apparently this game is 12 hours long, man. Or it's only 12 hours long because I'm getting scared and I'm stalling. See, look, you wouldn't have even known that I was stalling right now. You wouldn't have even known. A magician revealed his tricks. Now you see through the facade. I shouldn't have said anything. But yeah, I am stalling. No, it's like half stalling, but I also, I'm also chatting. It's not only stalling. I just also don't know where I'm supposed to go, because this is an old game, so I need to just figure it out just by going places. So let's just go oh my god! Yeah, let's just go places. 48 more to go. 48 more to go. Number 2. 48 more to go. Number 2. Just gotta figure out where to go, man. Let's go this way. Over the course of, over the many sessions, not many, over the 3 sessions we played of this game, 2, well, this is the 3rd one. The jump scare gag just never goes away. This is really a 2000s horror game. Because it's all just, it's all just, oh my god, it's all just cheap. See, that's not a scare. Oh my god, that's a zombie. Zombie. I got a zombie on me, and you can't harm me. Oh! Ow. Oh my god, really? No! That freaking fireball hit the... That fireball was a baseball curveball, bro. Oh, wait, I've been here. Oh, am I supposed to go... Oh, am I supposed to go back? I remember this from last time. I think I am supposed to backtrack. Hold on. In that case, let me check the other way. In that case, let me check the other way real quick. Oh, wait. No! My health. Oh, I'm pissed. Ah, yes. That goes there. This goes there. And that would lead to the... Okay, I think I'm just supposed to go this way. I think I'm just supposed to backtrack. It's all coming back to me. I have good memory when it comes to video games for some reason. Everything else in life, I forget. If I haven't seen like a family member in like 3 years, there's a good chance I've forgotten their name. I never forget people's faces though. Faces I'm really good at remembering, but names I'm really bad at. Oh yeah, if they're spawning enemies on me, this has got to be the way to go. That's game sense, baby. That's game sense. At least I can't hide. Yeah, that would honestly make the playthrough last. That'd make the playthrough last like another jump scare. Hold on. No. That would make the the playthrough last. Like another like damn near like maybe another part, maybe 2 parts. I hope I'm supposed to backtrack. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to literally backtrack back. That would suck. Think I'm doing good? Yeah, game's not hard. It's just, it's got the extra scare factor, which I am weak to. I am a very weak horror game player. The game's not really hard. Idiot. Ditto, putting faces to names is difficult for you too. Yeah, it's really it's just a weakness of mine, yeah. But like I do remember the people, right? It's just like remembering their name is kind of an important piece, and it's like kind of awkward when I don't remember their name. But like, I mean, it is what it is, right? I just have to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest and be like, yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't remember. I remember you. Not your name, though. Damn it. I went the wrong way. Alright. Door beeped on me. Alright, backtracking back. The backtrack with the track back. What is my name? My channel name. What do you mean? Huh? Why wouldn't you just call me Senjo? That's the name of the channel. That's me. That's... Oh, shoot. This way. I thought... Okay, well, I guess it's this way. Oh, there was water here. And now we got rid of the water. The water is all gone. Say goodbye to the water and hello to this grenade. Oh my god, it reflected back to me. Ooh. Oh, right in his face, baby. Direct impact. Call it an impact grenade. Okay. Going in here. Nope. Instantly die. We're not playing around. I'm not walking into a jump scare willingly. If I don't get jump scared 50 times, that's actually a Christmas miracle. That would be a good thing. But it's gonna happen because this game is cheap with it. Is that a spider? Imagine it came from the ceiling. That would have sucked. Oh my god! 47. 47, where to go? Oh! Pinky! Oh! No! You had a weird recommended before you jumped into stream, Death of a Game Marathon. Now you're wondering what happened. Thought they did some updates for PvE or something. From what I understand, the player count's just really low right now. Which is, I guess, never a good thing for a live service game, but... I mean, it isn't, period, but... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really interested in Marathon right now, but I am interested in playing Tarkov. I won't lie. You put the suggestion in my head, Anomaly, and I've been seeing some things. It comes out next Monday, or this coming Monday. I will say interest is above average. Interest is above average, which is a really big deal for me. My interest has to be pretty high, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not, you know, no promises, but we might get some Tarkin. We might get some Tarkin action. Stream possibly? Oh yeah, the only reason I would mention it here is if I was gonna stream it, of course. I mean, I don't see the thing about Tarkov though is I'm not gonna stream everything just simply because there's too much to do. But like I would definitely stream, like, you know, on the normal, like, Tuesday, Tarkov Tuesday. Or rather, oh wait, wait, you're too young. You're too young to remember Tarkov Tuesday. You're not that old of a Senjo viewer, but yeah, I used to Tarkov Tuesday all the time, way back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Alright, so far the creepy hallway with the spiders is that's a big one. Never mind. Thought it was a big one. The angle was deceptive. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. These guys aren't too bad. You've only known Uma Tuesday, which ended. Alright, you didn't need to add the comma, which ended, okay? I feel like there's a there was a bit of a sad undertone there. There was a bit of a sad undertone. Alright, man. I get it. I get it. I get it. You're a Uma guy for life. You're Uma guy for life. I'm sorry. I've never made it a secret that I was a variety guy though. All my phases are just that. They are phases. I like gaming as a whole. Even though that is bad for me, I won't lie. Like, business-wise, I probably should just stick to one game, but like, mental-wise, that would probably make me a very sad individual. That's why I don't. Oh! Alright. I wonder where this takes me. It's so crazy that like that there could be a hallway there. You just won't know. It is pitch black. Like you just would not know. Like it's scary. I feel like more games need to. I feel like we don't have environments like this anymore in horror games. I don't know why. It's like always just a little bright enough for you to see. Or maybe I just don't play enough horror games because I really don't. I don't love horror games. I do like ones like this though where I can fight back though. I saw you. This guy thought he was being all sneaky. Oh shoot, the rocket guy. Somebody behind me? Oh! Somebody was behind me, man. Oh my god, they do a lot of damage. Okay. Is he dead? He's dead. Oh, the water is not, oh my god. I need to heal. Email? Code? New rocket launcher. Please take some of the surplus toxic barrels. Okay, I gotta find a rocket launcher. It's a bit sad since it was when you started watching me. You stuck around though, watching me play Resident Evil 8? Wait. My Roman numerals, is that 7? Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, I understand. It's fine. I think it's fine to be. I'm not saying it like you know, don't be sad. I was laughing. You know, I was joking. Like, you can be sad. I'm not trying to take that away from you. But what I mean more is like that's what I mean more is like that's just also the nature of the beast. I know people love to watch what they like. I don't know. I feel like I'm alone on the internet when it's like this, but like I don't like watching one game only. But I know a lot of people do. Like, there's like a good example is like in the sphere. Like, Apex people only watch Apex, and it's like I can't live like that. I don't know. I've never been able to do that. Like, even for videos, like I like watching people play a bunch of different games. So I don't know. Or rather, I like the people more than I like the game itself. I don't know. I've always been that way. So it's like, it's just, I mean, the game plays a factor too, don't get me wrong, but it's something I've just noticed about being in the content space for so long is like people gravitate to just only watching one thing. And I don't blame anybody. It's just I just can't relate. It's very unrelatable to me. Like, I know you prefer Uma, it's no secret, right? But like, I can't, like, I personally can't be that supplier because I just can't do that to myself every day. I feel like at some point I would just be talking bad about Uma. And then that's like not fun for anybody. It really isn't. Like, if a game ever gets to that point for me, like, it has sometimes, and I've sadly failed to realize that like I should just not be streaming this. But I think I'm better at catching myself nowadays. But in the past, it would be like I'd just play a game and like, I guess I wouldn't be trash talking it, but I'd just like not have the best energy. So. There's 2 more guns in the game. There's 2 more guns in the game. I wonder what the rest of them are going to be. Yeah, it's better for channel growth, but you rather watch other games than Uma too. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's kind of the goal that I'm aiming for, is I'm aiming for people who are, well, I mean, like, you know, I think you're not like too interested in all this stuff since this is very much creator speech, but I've always believed that when you stream, or when any individual streams, they need to look at themselves as their first viewer. Basically, you need to please yourself before you can please somebody else. So, basically, I stream to try and find people who, you know, like multiple games like myself. It's maybe not the most, efficient route if I'm trying to, like, turn this into something that can make me dollar bill, but ultimately I feel like it's more important to be very genuine and, you know, not die to this oxygen. All good. Open the frickin' door. But yeah, I do think it's just more important to just be genuine, and this is gonna sound very spiritual, but I believe energy is felt. So like, people can feel when you're faking, or like, you know, maybe putting on too much of a show just for the sake of entertainment, and I don't think that's a bad thing, to like do it for the sake of entertaining your audience, but I do think it needs to be done like, you know, just viewers aren't numbers, right? I think that's something that happens too much in the content space, is people kind of treat views as like a given rather than something you need to earn. Like you need to like remember each individual, not you, but like in the space, everybody needs to remember that each individual is like giving you your time, right? Like that's why I'm appreciative of people who are watching me play Doom 3 or like some random game, right? Because like, dude, you guys are watching me play this old whoa, I was about to drop a freaking curse word there. This old freaking game, and even if it's only you right now, I mean, I know I had some people, I know in the previous parts we had people here, so like it's just something that like I think people need to like realize is it's a blessing, right? Like it's people are giving you time out of their day to watch you, so even on the shorts and videos and stuff. So I try to stay very grounded when it comes to that. Sorry, this is you getting I don't get to talk about this a lot. I'm getting emotional. I do want to start talking about it though in videos and stuff. That's what I should be doing. I shouldn't be spilling out to you right now. I should make that into a vidya. That's a good vidya. That's a good vidya to make. I want to make that. Alright, so I did look up the summary of this game on Wikipedia. And based on where I read, I do know the whole story as well, so it's not like I spoiled myself, but the whole reason I did that was to kind of find out where I am in the game. And based on what I was reading, I'm like, maybe I'm definitely in the end game. I have to be. There's no shot that I'm not in the end game. But being in the end game doesn't mean that you have 2 hours left, you know? It might mean that you have like 4 or 5 hours left. So I don't know. Oh, hi.
Making progress, are we?
He's working with the demons.
Such a hurry to find
No
us,
duh.
to find me. There's no need to rush. I am everywhere, and everything here is mine. It's a pity you did not alert the fleet, but it is of no consequence. I'll alert them myself.
Oh.
They will come to the rescue and be consumed by my legion.
Oh,
We will use their ships to bring this hell to Earth. You won't live to see it, and you will die long before you have a chance to warn them.
He broke a glass? Dude, they're starting to throw curveballs, bro. Like they're professional baseball players. I swear to God. Uh-oh. Die. There we go. Take a few clips from this and turn it into a video with some additional thoughts. For sure. That's one route. It's one thing it's one thing I like about making videos. I always do want to make videos, but they just take a long time. And then I'm like, I get a little stressed out being like, oh man, I haven't uploaded a short in 10 days. It's been 10 days since my last short. Yeah, it was 10 days since my last short until I posted that little gacha game discussion short thing that I posted last night. About a common behavior in gacha games, which is actually a common behavior in a lot of games, but let's make things simple and not complicate the video. And let's just specifically talk about gacha games, which is what I did. Did I find a, like, speedrunner shortcut? What is this? Did I actually just did I just stumble on some bologna sauce? I just took 50 damage from that. Never mind. I don't want to mess around with bologna sauce anymore. I don't even like bologna. Like, I don't even know. Like, I just say some things, dude. Like, what's bologna sauce?
There
is no bologna sauce. That's just like the oils. Yuck.
But a slow death. as your lungs fill with toxic gases.
What? Oh no. Oh! It never ends. It never ends. That's jump scare number 4, bro. Jump scare number 4. Jesus, man. No. Wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh! Can I go this way? Oh my god. You know what? Let's use the rockets. I haven't used the rockets yet. What's the Rocket Man got to say? Can't see my health? No, you can see my health. It's right there on the left. You can't see my ammo. The health is on the left. I'm okay with you guys not being able to see my ammo. I have so much ammo anyways. It's like ridiculous. There's no real... I'm never gonna run out of ammo. On some guns, you can see the frickin'... You can see the little HUD display with the ammo too. Toxic gas that doesn't hurt me. Yeah, I wonder what he's on about. It's about to probably start hurting me right now. Here? And here.
Due to the threat of external contamination, hazard doors sealed.
That would be the toxic gas. Don't know a code. Get freaking rocketed, bro. Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta save this for a rainy day. That's an instant kill on these jabronis, bro. What? Yeah, nice try, buddy. We're not adding that to the jump scare counter. I saw that coming from a mile away. I didn't. I just kind of reacted. That's that FPS player reaction.
Your soul will be mine.
Oh! Wait, you know what? You want to shoot rockets at me, Rocket Man? 2 rockets? That's what I'm freaking talking about, bro. Ow. No, not that way. Ow. Oh, the toxic gas kind of does hurt me if I get like right under it. Back with some MF Doom. I haven't heard a single MF Doom song. I hear the streets love them though. What was that noise? Wow. Maybe if that jump scare had some frickin' sound effects. Oh! Oh, Rocket Man. Really? Ow. This game has one of the weirdest pump shotgun designs you've ever seen. That's called creativity, buddy. Watch your use better vocabulary, okay? That's called experimenting in the 2000s, back when we weren't trying to all look the same. You know how every game looks the same now? Okay. I'm being a little dramatic, but I do feel like there's a lot less risk when it comes to art these days. People will just make like their shotgun all look like a Spaz 12 or something, you know? Power World did it too. If we're talking about like a recent game, Power World just makes all their guns look like popular Call of Duty guns. And I'm just like, I mean, that's cool. There's nothing wrong. I mean, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm just like, a little creativity could go a long way, you know? I like the way this SMG looks. Like, this SMG is cool. This is not really an SMG, it's an AR, but Like, I like this. I like the design of a lot of these guns. It's very it's unique. What is that? Is that a sheep? What am I hearing? It's not necessarily bad, just weird. Enjoying the retro sounds, huh? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They're really bringing out all the cheap ones, aren't they? Why is it just a bunch of fat guys now? The enemy... I feel like the enemy spawn... Like, there's just not a lot of enemies in this game, is there? Because, like, they're bringing out zombies? Like, aren't I kind of late game to be dealing with zombies? They die in one shotgun shot. It's like kind of chump change, no? I mean, it's an old game, so I'm not gonna like criticize it too hard. It's a little late to be criticizing this game, but it is just something to point out. Like, it's kind of weird. Going out with the... You're going out with the fan to see Spider-Man tomorrow? You're going out with one of your fans, dude? Dude, that's bad. You can't do... You're that's a toxic relationship, dude. I know you meant to say fam, but I'm gonna take advantage of your spelling there. I can't shoot that? I can't shoot that? That metal grate is worth... Oh! There we go. Can I go through here? Oh, I could. He is coughing up a storm, though. Hey, you gonna go see Spider-Man? Yeah, my friend just watched it yesterday. Said it was good. I'm not much of a Marvel head, so I looked up the plot on Wikipedia last night. It sounds like a good watch. I'd definitely watch it when it comes to streaming or something. I genuinely don't care for Marvel, so I just spoiled it. I just spoiled it for myself. I don't hate Marvel by any means. I'm just not like a Marvel head. I'm really not. Dude, you're switching conversation topics so goddamn fast, bro. All right, hey, are you excited for the movie? Like what are you excited for? Like you're having a one-man convo over there, buddy. That's supposed to be my job, not yours. I'm supposed to be the one-man converser. You burned out on Marvel after Endgame, kind of done with Cape stuff. I was never like into Marvel, period. I like X-Men, so X-Men is Marvel, but like I don't, never really like all Iron Man was coming out at the time, you know, all that. You know, they were starting the MCU way back in the day, and I never got into it. I watched the Avengers, and I thought Avengers 1 was great, but like I didn't like feel the need to like continue following with the entire MCU. So like yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna like sit here and claim that I've I'm not. Well, am I claiming anything? I don't think I'm claiming anything. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, long story short, Marvel's cool, but it's just like I'm not a big fan. Mid fan. Not even mid fan, like low fan. Low fan meter for me in Marvel. You excited for Spider-Man because you like Spider-Man? That's fine. If you want your actual thoughts, you're genuinely interested in the movie, but you've been kind of skeptical about it. What's the skepticism? Don't worry, man. I won't spoil you. I literally was in the Discord call with a few of my buddies, and one of them hadn't seen it, and I was like, yeah, I just read it on Wikipedia, and I didn't say anything afterwards. I'm very good at not spoiling. Also because I don't care about Marvel that much, so I don't even care to spoil. Or, to, like, talk about it. That's usually how spoilers happen. A lot of people don't realize that. They get so... People get so excited about wanting to talk about the movie that they like that they accidentally spoil stuff. So therefore, I can't even accidentally spoil it because I'm not excited about it. But I am interested in your thoughts. I'm more excited about your opinion than the movie itself. For the last few months, it feels like every time you heard something about the film, it seemed like there was some brand new plot point being introduced. Your main worry is that the movie would be too bloated. Don't walk into it with a bad mindset though, you know? That's gonna taint the experience. I've always believed in that. You gotta walk in positive. And that goes beyond movies, but I don't want to get too preachy on you, but yeah, that is what I believe. You gotta just walk in. You gotta walk in with good expectations.
Destroy him.
He's in command of the demons. I really can't believe I'm dealing with zombies still. Oi! The Rocket Man is a high tier enemy. That dies in 2 rockets. Appreciated the relative simplicity of the first couple Tom Holland Spidey films. I mean, isn't that gonna always be the case though? Because it's the beginning. Like, I feel like the whole problem with continuing a series, and this goes beyond movies. The whole problem with continuing a series is that you have to up the stakes more and more, and sometimes that involves, well, no, most of the time, not even sometimes, most of the time that involves adding a lot of complexity. So, but that is sadly a part of creating. That's why, like, you know, the longer, I feel like when people like when a lot of TV shows get milked, I feel like that's what makes things really bad. Is everything has to end eventually. The problem with Marvel though is Marvel people don't believe that because Marvel has lasted for so long, and technically Marvel is a spot or is a creative space where, you know, like look at the comics for example, right? They can create any story. Anything comes out of thin air. So it's like, I understand why Marvel fans and, you know, they never want everything to end. They always want more because they've always gotten more in the comics and blah 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 and stuff like that. But like, I still do believe that when things go on for too long, it can lead to, you know, it leads to worse. At some point there becomes a bar that needs to be met, and the bar might be not to the level of what people want it to be, if that makes sense. It might be like a mediocre bar. I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say because I'm just not like describing it right. Because you see this everywhere. You see this in games. You see this in movies. It's not like a foreign concept. It's just in every piece of media. It's in every piece of media. It's like it can't stay in the honeymoon phase forever, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And I guess that's all subjective based on the person consuming the content, but like it has to evolve, otherwise you will get tired of it. And maybe it even evolves to the point where you grow out of it, kind of thing. But maybe you don't. I don't know. Like Marvel is such a different beast too. Because like I mentioned, you can come up with any story. You can come up with anything, and I mean, I feel like most people will be pleased when it comes to Marvel. Like you said, you're excited for it because you like Spider-Man. That's like maybe the carry right there. Is Spider-Man himself, not the actual plotline. Oh. I can't believe I killed that guy. I had ammo for this? When did I get ammo for this? It says I have 60 rounds. Or do I actually have more than 60 rounds and the game's lying to me? I don't know when I got ammo for that. That's cool. Is that a frickin' baby? What the? Is that the demon baby? Wait, I gotta get a good look at this. What is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Does it ever end? Well, that's a new enemy. Oops. All good things come to an end, a simple but true. That's not really what I was trying to get at. I actually don't really believe all good things come to an end. I think that is like I don't think that phrase is real in the word sense, if that makes sense, because okay, in terms of media, only in terms of media, I don't think that phrase is true. I don't think all good things come to an end. I think media needs to evolve, and media is always subjective. It is never an objective thing, despite people trying to turn it into one, you know, like with reviewers and people trying to say, oh, this concept in movies is really good, or what, you know, whatever, right? Some people like Obsession. A good example is Obsession. Obsession is a very highly rated movie at the moment, but there will always be somebody who just doesn't like it, and that's, you know, that is the reality of media. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, the reason I don't believe all good things come to an end is rather specifically for media, like movies, games, and stuff, is things just, people want to create brand new things, and they just it might not align to what you like, right? And that's just always been the truth. it's not that good things come to an end, it's that whatever you think is this good thing just no longer applies to you, or you are no longer the audience that it would be for, kind of thing. In my opinion. That's just how I view it. You know, everybody has their own interpretation, just like, you know, everyone has their own biases in media. So, but that is just my belief, is like, at the end of the day, you either grow out of it or you love it forever. And finding something that you love forever is really hard. Really, really, really hard. It's something that's not, you might take years to find it. Some people find it instantly. Good example is sports. Some people love playing golf for the rest of their lives. Some people love playing basketball for the rest of their lives. You know, it's just like things like that. Like, some people will do one hobby for the rest of their lives, kind of thing. Gaming, collecting something. You know, I don't feel like all good things come to an end. I just think you grow out of things. It doesn't make it suddenly bad that, you know, you don't personally like it anymore, you know? That's just my opinion on the phrase. I actually don't like that. I personally think that phrase is not used in the right context a lot of the time. Because just, you know, people change, people evolve. The things you like are also evolving. We don't really, people like to think that we live in like a, not people, like, I'm not talking about anybody specifically, you guys, but like, it's just, I'm somebody who notices these things. I'm a very like, I'm an observant guy in real life. So I always look at like behaviors and I always like to theorize about the psychology of stuff. And you know, that's just one behavior that I've always noticed in life, is like, is it really the thing itself that ended? Like, or is it that you just stopped enjoying it because it changed? Because you're changing as well. You know, people don't stay the same. Maybe there's some aspects of you that will always stay the same, but you're never like fully the same person you were the day before, right? You're always changing every day. So it's like, that's like something that that's just like, maybe no one wants to get into that, like that train of thought, because it's kind of like a loophole, but like, humans themselves are irrational. You know, like, humans themselves are a loophole. We go in circles all the time. I feel like to talk about humans in the way that people talk about like an equation, like math, like, you know, 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. I feel like to talk about people like that is like so disingenuous to life itself. That's why whenever I talk about anything involving like people, I always try to see every possible scenario, because that's what's real. Like, I don't know. I just think that's like important. Again, I don't know. We're getting a little preachy on Doom 3 today. We're getting a little preachy on Doom 3 today, I won't lie. We're getting a little introspective. You think it's generally a lot better when a game becomes more complex compared to a movie? You sure we can at least agree that some good things end too soon? Did not mean to type. Oh, I see. I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. Like, some people would say that Marvel died too soon, but like they had 10 years, like, you know, to bring things a little bit back to what we were talking about at the beginning. You know, Marvel had like a good like 10 years of being on top. Like, they were the movie to see, right? And now they're in their down period, so it's like, but people like are acting like 10 years is nothing for some reason. Some people, not everybody. But see, that's the thing. Like, I can't agree with you that some good things end too soon, because to me, it's based on your perspective. It's based on your perspective. It's too, you cannot turn it into, you cannot turn the human emotion into a science, or into a yeah, you can't turn the human emotion into a science. Some people emotionally feel that Marvel should have stayed on top longer, and I'm just like, dude, 10 years is a long time. They did pretty good. Like, I don't think that's too soon. I think that was a pretty good amount. So it's like, you know, I guess I don't think you can agree. I think that's what I mean. But like, I don't know. I'm a complex guy. Like, I don't like to I don't like to sway away from complexity. That's why. Like, a lot of people in life want to keep things simple. You know, oh, do you agree with me? Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we agree with each other. You know, that's how I feel like a lot of things happen, is like people will look for people to agree with them rather than to discuss. And I'm more of a discussion-based person, where I like absorbing perspectives. So that's why I mean, like, because like I also think it's like the reality is like, it's just everything's too complex to simplify. I don't know. I'm also maybe just making things more than they need to be, but life's complicated. It's so complicated that I got to this deep talk from a movie, from discussing Marvel movies. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody. Oh! A phrase means nothing lasts forever, though, and that's because everything changes. You don't know. There's a reason it's an axiom. What is an axiom? An axiom is a statement, rule, or principle that is accepted as true without needing proof. It serves as a basic starting point for further reasoning, logic, or math. Huh. Is frickin' all good things must come to an end an axiom? Yeah, I guess so. Because it is true for somebody. It's always a given truth for somebody at any given point in time. Yeah, I guess so. Because it kind of goes with what I was saying. Like, it's all about your perspective. Again, only when it comes to media. Just in the terms of media, for like this example. Because otherwise we might overcomplicate it. Like, super overcomplicate it. But yeah, just in terms of media, it's all in the beauty of it's all in the eye of the beholder, right? So it is true for somebody at any given point. They believe that this good thing came to an end when someone else might not agree. That's actually interesting. I never heard of the word axiom.
Warning. Danger level orange. Unsafe toxicity detected.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. Okay, I'm not messing with the frickin' baby. I think TF2 lasted a pretty long while before dying. TF2? Yeah, TF2 was the hotness for like a good 5 years there. Like it was the PC game to play. That or Counter-Strike.
Danger level
They were like,
orange. Unsafe
but like they were kind of
toxicity
interchangeable
level
because like
detected.
all the Valve heads loved playing like maybe a few rounds of of CS back in the day, and then going to play like casual TF2 or something. Oh my god. What is that noise? Oh my lord. What in the hell? Oh, it's a new enemy. It's a new enemy. That's what it is. Oh my god! That's one big kahuna right there, man. Oh my god, it's multiple? Oh. There's multiple? How many rockets does it take? What? Oh my god, he hurts. This is a good spot to use my grenades. Wow. First new enemy in a long time. Let's go. Oh my lord. Alright, he is tanking the shots. There we go. Oh my god, that baby. Oh! TF2 is still appealing. Showed your Fortnite playing cousin and he can't stop playing. Or, sorry. Showed your Fortnite playing nephew and he can't stop playing it. No, yeah, TF2 is still great. I'm not saying like the game is... We're not saying the game is... You know, that's why he put dying in quotations, right? We're not saying the game's like actually dead. It's more like, you know, it's not in its peak years anymore. Which I think is something that everybody can agree on. It's definitely not in... We're not in 2010 anymore. We're not in 2012. 2012 to 20... 2012 is what... Oh, wait. When would I say TF2 had its peak years? Like 2012 to 2015. Maybe even 2014. We're not there anymore, right? But it's not a bad game. Is it a game that I can see myself playing? No, but... I'll never disrespect TF2. It's just, you know, not, sorry, not to repeat myself multiple times, but yeah, it's not where it used to be. Fucking rocket sponge enemy for real, bro. Freaking baby.
Will not be your end. Your soul will burn in hell forever.
Danger level red.
Oh!
Lethal
Oh!
toxicity
Oh!
level detected.
Oh!
Hair scrubber
Oh!
of 3.
Oh! Oh!
Hair scrubber
Oh, I'm dying now.
of 3.
Oh!
Added.
Oh!
Attention.
Oh!
Vision system.
What the hell? Are you serious? Oh. Spawn behind me. Freaking kidding me? I'm a rocket to the face. we got? What do we got? 483, baby. There it is. There it is. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. 483. What do we got? I wish there was some health in there. Health would have been nice, but you can't be picky. Can't be picky. I have to be near the end. I mean, I know I went on a Senjo rant, but I'm trying to like speed up and make good time here. Oh! He just cast a spell on that guy.
Rise, quoth Lord Yalpan. There is no death for you.
Oh shoot, are they upgrading the soldiers? Oh shoot, this might start turning into an action game. I already don't like the soldier enemy, bro. He just shoots me. The soldier enemy is the most annoying because they give me aim punch.
This is the audio log of Engineer Sam Harding, dated April 5th, 2145. I have just completed repairs on the magnetic locks and have significantly reprogrammed the pressure sensors on the monorail systems. My fellow engineers and I are confident that the accident of last week will never happen again. The accident should never have happened in the first place. The internal sensors led the computer to believe that there was a vacuum inside the vehicle. Unfortunately, the computer decided that the only way to fix this pressure discrepancy was to open all doors in an attempt to equalize pressure with the outside. In going over 15,000 lines of code today, I can see no reason for this tragic event to have occurred. But somehow, the logs show the discrepancy is clear as day. Honestly, this looks to me like another case of a solid system going to hell in a handbasket. I'm confident that the layers of protection I added to the code today will prevent any such occurrences from happening again.
Code?
I'm off to meet Engineer Jim Torben at the access doors to the Delta Complex platform to try and troubleshoot a faulty track sensor that's been causing the door to stick.
No code. I think there's also an interesting discussion to be had about what makes a good end, or about what a good ending for a game or movie even is. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know who became like the end-all be-all person to decide what determines something to be good, especially in something so volatile. See, that's what I mean. Like, you know, I don't blame it. It's the human nature, right? Human nature, like, no one wants to live a complex life. No one wants to, you know, despite the complexities of life. You know, people don't want to hear everyone's, you know, people want to, like, consume things in their way, right? And it's just not something that I blame anybody for, because that's just, like, psychology. That's, like, you know, they're gonna do it the way they believe that it is the right way to be done, blah blah blah. Everybody has their own point of view on what that may or may not be. And like to kind of bring things back to what we're talking about, like, you know, what is it? Yeah, exactly. There is true. What is a good movie? You can't quantify that. I almost think that's impossible to quantify, but because to me, I think the only way you can quantify it is how it makes you feel. Like, if you get emotionally, I've always said this when we randomly somehow talk about anime, but I like anime a lot because anime emotionally impacts me. Like, most animes that I choose to watch are animes that have really good plot, meaning, and also good characters. So I get like I know how I like to watch stuff. I get attached to the characters. I like seeing their relationships with the rest of the cast grow, stuff like that. I'm a big stickler for that. So I like to watch a lot of anime, and ideally I like to watch TV shows like this too, but what the hell? I was going on my Senja and I see this guy here just all scared. the hell are you doing there, buddy? Anyways, to kind of finish the train of thought. Get it? Train? We're going on train. Bahaha. Yeah, just to kind of finish, just to wrap up the train of thought, because I don't want to do too many rants in this stream. We got to finish this game. The whole I didn't think Horror Game Friday would turn into ranting and raving Friday. Damn, I lost my train of thought, like, unironically. I made too many jokes. I knew this when I made the train of thought joke, my actual train of thought just went away. I'm not even kidding. I literally felt the thought vanish from my forehead. Where was I? Oh yeah. I was talking about like like how I like to watch stuff. So yeah, everybody likes to just watch stuff differently, right? Watch stuff, consume stuff, play games in this case, play games differently. It's like, and that's why, like, I think the only way to really quantify is just emotions. And emotions, no one really wants to acknowledge emotions as something to be quantifiable because they believe, oh, there's too much bias. Oh, there's too much bias. There's that's not concrete. But like, what? How do you can't. Like, what is concrete? What is concrete when it comes to like something that you're supposed to enjoy? There isn't. Like, I don't know. It's a loophole. It's a catch-22. It's really media is just a catch-22. Which is why, like, with my review series that I'm doing, I'm trying to be as biased as I actually possibly can be. I'm trying to be as emotional as I possibly can be, which honestly I'm definitely going to shoo people away with that series if it ever gets to a point of it being like a popular series. But like, I don't know. I think that's just like how it should be. Like, you have to experience a game, and it's ultimately going to be biased. I just don't like hiding the bias. I think when like IGN or like professional quote unquote reviewers try to be as unbiased as possible, like, what does that mean? Like, how do you be as like, you can't do that. You will never be unbiased. It's impossible. So I feel like to even say that is like disingenuous in itself. Oh my freaking god. Which is why every time we have discussions about stuff, I always like give a little disclaimer. Like, I always say, like, in my opinion, or full transparency, I'm being biased here. I always say that because you can't not be biased. You can't. It's like, if you really think about it, which I think people need to think about it a little bit more, you can't not be biased. Because what random human determined what is or is not bias when it comes to media, right? But who determines that anomaly? That's what I mean. Like, what is bias at that point? Like, again, we're only talking about like media. We're only talking about media. We're only talking about games. I experience a game differently than you do. Maybe you just don't like horror games, right? In this example, theoretical. A person who does not like horror games reviewing a horror game is going to give it like a 1 out of 10. But like, they also experience the game. You can't take that away from them. They experience the game in their way. Like, you can't deny that. And that's what people do. They deny it because it's like, oh, well, you just don't like the genre. Like, well, what if you watch something that you didn't like? It's like, it's impossible. I feel like it's a catch-22. I feel like it's the biggest loophole of all time. But again, like I mentioned, people like to simplify things, so I get it. I'm not, I'm not oblivious to that. People will simplify things to fit their... I don't want to say narrative because then it makes people sound selfish. It's not that I don't believe that people are selfish. It's just that like you live your own life, and that's the truth. Everybody lives their own lives, so it's like we can't all agree on everything, kind of thing. It's funny how we as a society have tricked ourselves into thinking that if enough people think or feel something or feel a certain way. What's up, Adius? Horror Game Friday has turned into I like Philosophy Fridays. That's funny. Senjo Socrates is here today instead of Scared Senjo. I just happen to have a shotgun. That's true, but you can do your best to eliminate as much bias as possible, but yeah, bias is inevitable. The simple truth is you try to be objective despite your bias. Some people can do it better than others. But that's what I'm trying to get at is... okay, I'm asking you, since you seem to be on the side that people can be objective, what is the objective point of view? Specifically talking about media. If you can't describe that to me, then that's kind of my point. Is like, who's determining that? How? And then another thing I want to ask is who's the maker of that? Who's the Jesus Christ of determining what makes a good movie or what makes a good game? That's what I mean. Like, if you tell me it's another human, then that human created the bias, right? That's what I mean. That's why I'm saying it is a loophole. It's a catch-22. Like, you can't. If you tell me that it's a human, then like, well, I'm a human too. He just happened to be the person that created the thought that everybody agrees with. That's what I mean. Like, you can't be objective when it comes to talking about games and media. Let me make that very clear. This is why I'm specifying. This is why I'm being very specific here. Facts exist in life. I'm not saying they don't, but when it comes to games and media, it is you objectifying, like being objective in games and media, I don't think is real. I don't think is real. It is too emotionally based to be real. Like, it is not 1 + 1 = 2. Basically, that's what you walked into, Adius. We're talking... The topic is, like... The topic is kind of about, like, what makes a good movie or game, because we were talking a little bit about Marvel, and basically, I kind of gotten to the point where, like... Media. Very specific. I'm being very specific here. You cannot be objective about media because media is in the eye of the beholder. And, kind of what you heard a little bit of what my point was, is like, who is the person that told us this is objectively a good movie? Because guess what? That person had bias. They weren't like And I'm saying, like, to summarize literally what I just said, but it is a loophole. It's a loophole because objective reviewing or like stuff like that is not real, in my opinion, because only for media, very specific, only for media, because everybody views things differently. Like, a person who plays a horror game that doesn't like horror games, they're not gonna rate a horror game very highly, but they still played it, they experienced it, right? You can't take that away from anybody. So it's like... But yeah, it's a loophole. In my opinion, it's a very big loophole. We can go in circles, literally, about this, because it never ends. It never ends. It's sort of impossible to quantify this, but like I'm okay with it being impossible to quantify. I think a lot of issues, a lot of issues that people would have with my point of view is they want it to be quantifiable, but I'm okay with living in the world where you cannot quantify it. And that's where I differ, and that's where it differ, where like people would get upset at me is because like they want it to be as scientific as possible. But I'm okay with admitting that like there is a level of bias in media that you can never objectify. That's why something like a big gaming news outlet like IGN making game reviews and critique videos is a bit of a counterintuitive concept. Even though it is meant to be a subjective take because IGN has so many different viewers. You don't really trust reviews anymore? Well, see, that's what I mean. Not to like turn you into the guy that we're pointing at, but like this is the problem with reviews. Is not actually the reviewer, it's unironically the people accepting the reviews, because for some reason reviewers have been put on a pedestal to where people believe, or people are assuming that what everything they're saying is supposed to be the hard truth about a video game. And that's why in my review series that I'm doing on my channel, I literally specifically give a disclaimer that I'm being as biased and unprofessional as possible, because that is how people experience video games. That is the cold, hard reality of how people really experience video games. I'm not trying to tell you this like that's why in my series too, I don't talk about system mechanics, I don't talk about gameplay mechanics. Like I go over it a little bit, right? But like I try to keep it as fully about the human emotion as possible, because that is at the end of the day why you play a game. Whether that emotion be as simple as you just are having a fun time shooting your gun or whatever, or you get really, or you get enamored with the details of the environment and the environment makes you feel oppressed because, I'm in a scary dark environment, stuff like that. Maybe it could be as complex as that. It could be as simple as the other reason. But yeah, you feel like you were misinterpreted, but it's hard to have this conversation through stream chat. I think it's just because you're joining in a little late. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's because you're joining in a little late. You're trying to catch up. So it's just hard to join into a discussion like this when you weren't here for the beginning. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. The objective is trying to be a completely external observer. You can try to divorce yourself from preferences, emotions, and ideals. You can't be truly objective, but you can try. Yeah, I'm trying to say that, like, I don't think there's a point in trying. Because then I feel like you're not giving me your genuine feelings, and like I'm an emotional guy. I thrive on accepting emotion of human. So like, like I mentioned, like when it comes to anime, I like when I more than the actual overlying plot, I like the relationships that the characters build between each other. It's kind of the reason why I like a lot of romance anime. It's because that's like just pure human emotion and like relationship and like the slow burn of like becoming one's friend and then blah blah blah, stuff like that. But That's why personally for me, I don't believe you should be objective kind of thing. Luke the Ballista? Oh god. What's up, man? Now that there's a new person in here, I feel like I should actually play the game instead of talking about what we're talking about. You might hate this, but an AI can be completely objective, but would you care about their opinion? No, you wouldn't. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's a catch. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just a catch-22. It's a loophole. I'm not really trying to get you to agree with me, but like I just also can't agree with you. So it's like, that's what I mean. We could be here forever. And you know what? I think I'm gonna not try and be here forever, so that so we can actually finish the game today. All right. Someone has to cut it. It's like when someone has. It's like when you have a nice. It's like when you have a nice talk with your friends in Discord, and you kind of don't want the talk to end, but you know it has to end, and then somebody's like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get off for the night," and then somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It was a good talk, but.
Now leaving.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy leaving the Discord call.
Next stop, site.
Hold on. Yeah, I left the Discord call. Sorry.
2.
Who are you? What are you doing?
What are you doing here? NPCAA on Twitch. Thanks, dude. Thanks for following. On Doom 3? All random.
I was waiting here on the train for my partner. He went to investigate what was going on, but he never came back. And now I don't know where he is. I don't know what the hell's going on.
How are you still
but I bet
alive?
it has to do with those artifacts we were digging up at Site 2. I bet they're somehow connected with those.
Were you guys talking about game design stuff? Hold on.
Delta complex.
I sorry, I can't talk over. I normally would have. I would have answered you right away, but I can't talk over the game because there's no subtitles. So give me 1 second.
Safety first. Please do not exit the vehicle without wearing proper environmental protection. In the event of an emergency stop, MARSEC will be dispatched immediately for your safety. Have a nice day.
The Delta
Now entering
complex isn't
Site
safe.
Site B.
You're crazy if you're going there.
I'm going here, man. I'm going here.
Warning, airlock malfunction.
Are they done talking to
Please
me?
contact engineering to facilitate repairs.
Okay.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Okay, I think they're done talking to me. We weren't necessarily talking about game design stuff. We were talking. I like overlying concepts. Oh my god. To try and summarize what we were talking about. We were talking about the starting question is what makes a good game or movie, and in my opinion, you cannot quantify that because there's too much. And this is only specifically for media. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just gonna summarize it. We're done, but I'm gonna summarize it for Luke's sake, or for. Is it Luke, or is it like? Anyways, you tell me. Sorry, is it like or Luke? Basically, my whole point of view is that you cannot quantify media specifically objectively because everybody experiences media differently, because media is heavily based on how you feel emotionally about something. So like you watch a horror movie, but maybe you don't like horror movies, so you might give it a bad review. Well, some people would call you biased, but guess what? You still experience the movie, and they can't take that away from you. That is, your point of view. And then I kind of got into the deeper context of it, where it's like, who's the person that decided what makes something objectively good, right? Because guess what? That person is also a person with biases. Everyone has them, right? So like, to me, basically, there is no such thing as objectifying what makes something good, is because you have to, is because everybody experiences it. Like, the whole point of media is to stir emotion in some way, even if it's simple emotion, just like joy or whatever, or you know, laughter, whatever. The whole that is the point. So, and because emotions are a not scientific thing to quantify, bias is naturally in people, and that's why, like, again, only specifically referring to media here. I always need to be very I need a disclaimer that I just don't think you can objectify anything. Like, you cannot say objectively something is good, because no matter what, at any given point in time, a person might say that they don't agree. And, like, obviously, right? But, like, what I mean is, like, there is no golden standard. There's no golden standard to determine that, because the person who quote unquote created the golden standard and just happened to have a bunch of people agree with them. And guess what? That could have happened to anybody, right? The theory is that could have happened to anybody. So it's like, I don't know. But, because, like, yeah, we weren't talking necessarily about games, but it could happen to any style of media, gaming included. It started with movies, honestly. Or it started with movies, but then it became a whole shebang, a whole spiel. We call that Senjo rants around here. I get into long-winded discussions about stuff. It might make people leave the stream, but that's just how I roll. That's just how I roll in that's just how we roll around here. You're either with it or you're not. I know for a fact, even the people that were contributing in this conversation, I know for a fact sometimes they get pissed at me because I get a little long-winded. But I'm sorry. It is what it is. You think with the omission of a concrete score discussing the pros and cons of the game while providing the necessary context to justify said pros and cons still counts as a review? Yeah. I'm not like I'm not discrediting reviews. I make a review series. You know, I'm starting to make a review series. I only have one episode right now with routine, but, like, you know, I'm not discrediting reviews, but I don't like when people try to be overly professional in their reviews, because, you know, like I said, anyone can experience a game in any different way. So it's just like, I can't like, I think it's just not good conscience for people to, like, objectify an experience, because the whole point is it's an experience. I will not have the same experience as someone else, period. Even if people all want to be the same these days and just all experience things the same way, because that's for some reason, like, what's been happening. Not to turn this into another Senjo rant, but this is not even going to be about games. This is going to just be about, like, the psychology of humans at this point. But like I said, I'm interested in stuff like that. I'm an observer. I'm an observer in real life. I observe behaviors, and they interest me because I like to absorb a lot of different point of views. Oh my god! All right, jump scare 7, 6. Not in that order. Not the other order. Am I really gonna fight a bunch of gun guys? Oh, I don't like the gun guys, man. They give you aim punch. It's freaking annoying. Okay, good. A ghoulie or two is nice. Pretty good outlook, to be honest. It's too broad of a measuring scale, especially if we're talking about movies or games in general. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say, is that it's like it's a giant loophole. It's a giant loophole. It's a catch-22. You did miss a Senjo rant. I can't go over it again. There was too much said. There was really too much said. Okay. Even me summarizing it doesn't do the discussion justice. It really doesn't. Because it was too. It's oversimplifying it. It's oversimplifying it. And like I said, I don't like simplifying anything in life. I don't think life is simple. I think simplifying things is just it takes away from the detail, and the detail is important to me. That's just who I am, though. Yeah, we can't go over it again, though. I'm sorry. If you missed it, you missed it. It's really one of those moments where it's like you might have some major FOMO. I'm sorry. If you're interested in the discussion, this guy has a frickin' tentacle arm. If you're interested in discussion, you're gonna have to watch the VOD. That's not the right weapon!
Access ramp. Airlock malfunction detected.
You did. It takes but a spark. Stepping out for a sec. Bear back. No worries, Adius. By the way, guys, please use live chat. If you're not using live chat, if you're on your phone, it might not be called live chat, but please use live chat. There will be another chat option somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is if you're on your phone, but yeah, my boy Adius is shadow banned. So if you think I'm talking to a ghost, I'm not. He's just the ghost of the stream. He's like Danny Phantom. Even though he's not here right now. Said he was stepping away. TLDR, my opinion is law. Yeah, you wish I said that. You wish I was a freaking grimy... You wish I was a grimy, slimy streamer like that, wouldn't you? The problem is I want to summarize it for Dirty. That's the problem. But I literally just summarized it not 10 minutes ago, and I feel like the people that heard me summarize it are going to be really mad at me summarizing it again. Because I'm like, dude, I know what it's like. I do want to summarize it again for Dirty, but like, dude, I'm going to be repeating myself like 5 times in a row. For the people that have been here the entire time, I'd be a little annoyed if I was you guys. So I know that. I'm very aware of that, so I'm trying not to do it again. But I do want to summarize it again. Just let me get the record straight here. A little niche thing you always loved about ID Tech 4, the game engine powering this game now has actual interactable screens. Something you don't see that much in games these days. You don't really see that ever. Yeah, that is a cool little touch. I kind of just took it for granted, but now that you brought it up to now that you brought the idea to the front of my brain, yeah, it is actually a cool thing. That's actually like not in anything. Like, instead of an interactable screen, it's just like hold button or something like that, you know? Get something new. Hopefully you'll make it back before stream ends. Still intend to beat it today. That is the intent, but man, those Senjo rants took a lot of time out of the day. I won't lie. I might die too. Hold on. What's the quick save button? I don't remember what the quick save button is. Holy. What's the quick save button? I might soft lock myself, but what's the quick save button? Wait. Oh, thank God. No, you're summarizing it too hard. You're summarizing it wrong. This is why I wanted to summarize it, because I would have been impeccable with my word. Shut up, Smalls. Because he's missing one key point. Actually, Smalls did a decent job summarizing it. But basically, he missed one crucial fact. Only about media. Only about media. Specifically, you know, gaming, books, TV shows, movies, only specifically about media. The fact that he missed that part makes me sound like a douchebag. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like about his summary. If you just read that word for word verbatim, it makes me sound like a crazy douchebag, and I don't like that. That's why I'm saying be impeccable with your word. That's why the entire time I was talking about it, I said only about media. And then you just conveniently exclude that part. You would have gotten me in trouble. You would have gotten me in trouble, and that would have been your fault. I'm not kidding. I'm actually not kidding about that. So I don't like when people... That's why I never let people speak for me. Smalls is dumb. People will still try to speak for me anyways, but I'd hope that they take it with a grain of salt if they didn't hear it from me.
Please report to Site 2 access ramp. Airlock malfunction detected.
God damn it, you're gonna make me do it. You're pissing me off, Smalls. Like, why'd you even type that? Oh yeah, recap dirty. To summarize, from me, from the actual person, not from OJ exclude details, Smalls, because that's incorrect. He should not be excluding the details. We started the discussion talking about movies, and then the question popped up where it was like, what makes a good movie or game? And then I basically went on a rant, because this is just how I also believe life should be interpreted, specifically regarding entertainment, you know, games, media, books, whatever, like I just mentioned. There is too much bias in those things to objectify what makes something good or bad. And then I went on a deeper level context about it, where it was like, who is the person that determined, you know, if you think about it, who is the person that all these people suddenly decided to agree with, that determined if something is good or bad, right? Because guess what? That's also a person who experienced the media, right? Like, I could have been that guy. And then, but, you know, maybe I could have been the person that everybody agreed with, and then all of a sudden my word became law because everybody agreed with me, right? So, you know, that's the loophole. The loophole is that you cannot quantify media objectively, because we all experience it, and at the end of the day, that person who, for some reason, their word became law, right? But they're also the same as everybody else. They're a person who played the game, watched the movie, you know, the example, you know, read the book, whatever. And it just so happened that everybody agreed with them, and all of it. But like, you know, that's the loophole. The loophole is that, like, you can't be objective when it comes to media, because it is too filled with bias, and to deny that bias exists when it comes to experiencing media, I think is like a fallacy. It's not real. That was basically the discussion. Specifically for media. I do think facts exist in real life. I'm not trying to say facts don't exist in real life, because I know that's how it would get twisted. because people like to twist. Oh my god, I would have died if I fell, by the way. I would have literally died if I fell, by the way. But yeah, people like to twist things in life now, where I'm talking about bacon and eggs, but all of a sudden I don't like waffles, type of thing. That's why I was being very impeccable with my word. Where we're only talking about entertainment, media, stuff like that. Facts do indeed exist in real life. 1 + 1 does equal 2. But yeah, when it comes to entertainment, I just don't believe you can be that hard scientific objective with it. It's too impossible to quantify. All right. Hopefully that's the last time I'll have to summarize that, because if I summarize it again, you guys will just be so over it. I'm telling you, I know you will be. You guys will be so over it. Alright, let's see if I get jump scared on the door, part 25, because they've done it like a million times already. I wouldn't have been frickin' surprised, man.
Engineering, please report to Site 2
I wouldn't have been
access
frickin' surprised.
Airlock malfunction detected.
142. Can I get some heals? Damn it. Oh.
This is the audio log of Charles Hollis, EAP Director, dated September 5th, 2145. In order to conserve current life support resources, effective October 1st, 2145, the Council has made a decision that all environment processors be brought offline in the general area of Site 2. Tomorrow, I will be sending out emails to all team...
Dirty, were you even here? Or did I just, like, give you the summary? Did I just give the summary to the air?
leaders asking for an update
I hope you're
on their
here.
asset
That would, oh my, if he doesn't respond, oh thank
feel
God.
that we have unearthed enough
Thank God.
useful material as it pertains to the project
Thank God.
of Site 2, and choose to now devote resources
I was gonna
to
feel real
exploration
bad.
of Site 3. End log recording.
Am I supposed to have a code? Am I supposed to have a code? Or would it be? Excuse me. Alright, hopefully we can go 30 minutes without having somebody ask about that again. You know, maybe, you know, if we go long enough, it'll just become a forgotten conversation. Text chatting in response to a deeper discussion like this is just not possible. You and Adius said the same thing, but I think it's more of you guys are just here late, in my opinion. We were having the discussion pretty, like, you know, we were having the discussion pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? It was pretty concise and easy to talk about when, you know, when you have the full context. Sadly, you just, you know, you're not here. Like, you know, you weren't here for the beginning, and that's, I think that's like the main thing. Not that you can't jump in, it's just like, it's both too late to jump in and, yeah. It's too late to jump. What was the freaking code, man? It's too late to jump in, and it's too complex to join in, to pop in late as well. I just said the same thing, but like in a different way. My brain's fried. Is it actually 3, 4, 2, 1, 8, 6? 3, 4, 2, 1. God damn it. What is the code?
Engineering, please report to Site 2 access ramp. Airlock malfunction.
It's not
detected.
142. Where is it? No. Did he tell me the code? Oh, there's somebody growling in here. RXD. Oh. god. Maybe it's over there. Or maybe there's a PDA that I'm missing.
Engineering, please report to Site 2 access ramp. Airlock
This is an old school game. I'm comfortable in this environment. I can look around. I don't need a quest arrow. I know I have the information somewhere. I just was, you know, we were in the middle of talking for a long time. So I just don't know where the information would be. If I was more locked in, I would have already been gone. I would have been skedaddled on out of here, buddy. Feel like saying something but don't really want a backseat. Please do not. I'll ask if it gets to that point, but I like solving these games. I'm an old school gamer. I've been here. I like when games are very indirect. It's more fun, in my opinion. I don't get really annoyed at this, because it might be environmental as well.
Engineering, please report to
It's glowing
Site 2
5.
access ramp. Airlock
I saw that. It was
malfunction
orange for a second. Oh, no, wait. It might be environmental as well, dude. Is it written on the wall with blood? That'd be cool. Oh,
This
wait.
is the audio log of Charles Hollis, EAP Director, dated September 5th, 2145. In order to conserve current life support resources, effective October 1st, 2145, the Council has made a decision that all environment processors be brought offline in the general area of Site 2. Tomorrow, I will be sending out emails to all team leaders asking for an update on their asset relocation program to Site 3. We feel that we have unearthed enough useful material as it pertains to the project from Site 2, and choose to now devote resources in the exploration of Site 3.
I know the code's in here.
End log recording.
End log recording? Oh, you bastard. He doesn't have the code. I will transfer the door codes to the Archaeological Division today. There it is. There it is. I knew I had it.
Airlock security override.
I needed to slow down for a second. I needed to slow down and get my mind right. Oh my god, did you eat that guy? Oh shoot, they ate that guy. Oh man, they had a nice dinner. Why'd he even leave the thingy? Oh my god, he ate him. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god, he's eating her.
Now leaving
And they're gonna
Site
eat me.
2. Next
Oh
stop,
my
Delta
god. Oh shoot, Zombozo's aplenty. Zombozo's aplenty. We're going. Oh, we're going nowhere. Oh! Oh.
Engineering, please report to Delta Complex access ramp. Track sensor failure detected.
I've said this before, but the sound effects in this game are still kind of unmatched, in my opinion. These guns are cool, too. This game's got... Oh, shoot. This game's got good audio for being a PC port that is really old, because, like, a modern-day PC port, or, I mean, an old game running this well on the PC with no mods, or, like, no, like, patches or whatever, is really a rare thing to see these days. There's not even any, like, pixelation. Like, the textures are old, but like there's no blurriness. It's like, you know, it's like there's clarity, which is so insane that this game runs this well. I know it's a PC game. Like, I know when they made Doom games, they made them specifically with PC in mind, but it's just like, I can't even play KOTOR. I can't even play KOTOR without it like being a really hard issue. And I love KOTOR. I've been itching to do another KOTOR playthrough, but I gotta deal with too many. There's no way. I gotta deal with too many technical issues. So I don't even bother. That's why I really need that KOTOR remake. I'm jonesing for that. I'm cruising for a bruising with that one. KOTOR is great. Don't gotta tell me twice, bro. How do I go down these oh wait, crouch. Hope so. There's definitely an efficient way to get down, but I don't know it. There we go. I'm gonna need that. Slight gripe you have with the audio logs in this game is how they all sound perfectly clear and crisp. I actually like that, but I get that it's like I get that it's like an immersion thingy, but for you, but like for me, I kind of, you know, expected the port to be bad because it's old, but the fact that it's like still crystal clear is like really awesome to me because I don't know, I'm more enamored with the fact that it runs well, considering that it's almost 20 years old. And this is like, they didn't do anything special to this port. It's literally like the same port from 20 years ago. I'm assuming. I can only assume that they haven't done anything, but like, I didn't download anything, so I feel like they did. I feel like they did not do anything, is what I mean to say. Just got the game on Steam, and it's like a plug and play, seamless. Alright, that's jump scare 8. It's jump scare 8 or 7. I've lost the plot. I don't know where I'm at. I need to endure 50 jump scares to beat this game, because that's just how it works. It's just how it works, man. That's just the given number, because there's an I was gonna say immaculate. There's a ridiculous amount of jump scares in this game. Because it's a 2000s horror game. That's how they got you in 2000s. Even more, they got you because you were playing on a CRT and there was a little bit of fuzz. That's the first time I played this game. I played this game on a little CRT, red, white, and yellow cables. On my Xbox original, and I couldn't get past 10 minutes because it was that scary. The CRT definitely, you know, added to the scare factor. Fucking fuzzy screen, bro. Killing me. Alright, lots of notes, lots of notes. You can use it at the security terminal near the metal detectors if there are any problems with the gun. Okay. 364. Now I mean to open console. Can I use it here?
Destroy his.
Destroy him. You cannot kill me. You son of a gun. Bahaha. I really don't like the tentacle guy. The tentacle guy can go Ligma. You can finish the rest of that sentence.
Warning.
How you doing?
Automated turret guns
Wow.
online.
Wow. Wow, that's loud. She was exceptionally loud.
Warning. Automated turret guns
I
online.
know. They said get in here if I can.
Warning. Automated
Oh
turret
my god,
guns
I know.
online. Attention. Automated turret guns offline.
Oh my god. Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh. Shoot him! Oh my god. Ow. How scary would you think this game is, in my opinion? Well, I don't think horror games that let you fight back are, like, the ultimate scary. But I am weak to jump scares. I'm a very, very weak horror consumer. I really only, I'm gonna be honest, and I've always said this on my stream, I really only play horror games for entertainment purposes, like to entertain the people, not for my own personal enjoyment. I don't think I can still appreciate them though. I do still appreciate the horror. A good example is Routine, which I played like a few weeks ago. That game scared the hell out of me. And there was many a time in Routine where I was pretty stun locked and petrified. But to me I was like saying that I hate this game, but the entire time basically that kind of translates to like this game is really good. Because like in my opinion, if the game like scares me to that point, then it's got to be really good. But to basically long-winded answer. I'm sorry. I that's a bad habit of mine. But I just kind of wanted to describe my POV, I guess. For this game focuses on a lot of jump scares, and you know it is a Doom game, so you do get to fight back. So I don't think it's like terribly scary. But I think I also it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge. This game is old, man. Like, to hold it to the modern standards of horror games, I think is unfair. I think for the time, this is a properly good scary game. And like I mentioned earlier, we were playing these on bad TVs back in the day. And that was like the intent, right? So like, you know how these graphics are really like... I'd almost consider like these graphics to be very clay. But at the time, this is what they were trying to go for. They were trying to go for realism, but like a very gritty, grungy, realistic game, which is why it looks, you know, quote unquote ugly. I would say this game is almost intentionally ugly to kind of make it scarier. And again, just remember, like, you know, when you were supposed to play this game back in like 2005 or whatever, it was different monitors. You know, we didn't have this high fidelity clarity. that we do these days, right? So like, I'm pretty sure the game was a lot scarier in the past, in my opinion. Because I just don't think that's doing it justice to compare it to the standards of today. It'll happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. Like, people will do that all the time, but like, for me personally, I judge the games based on the time, in the time frame they actually came out in. And in the time frame that this game came out in, I'm pretty sure this was like pretty freaking scary. It's kind of like how people look at OG Resident Evil 2 and think it's like a joke, but like, they don't like account for the fact that, you know, you were playing on a CRT, small screen, game was, you know, game looks better because it's not so crystal clear on our 1080p monitors, you know, stuff like that. To be honest, you think the main problem with the horror in this game is how repetitive it is? It becomes a rinse and repeat thing. Plus most of the time it's too obvious and edgy at times. It depends. I don't like to play games like that. Like, I know some people do, but like, for me, I like to get like, just, I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, the jump scares are repetitive, but like, I don't know. I like to experience a game as immersed as I can. So I don't like try to acknowledge like the game design, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want my thoughts to go to like, oh, that was a bad design choice. I'd rather it be like, oh shoot, what the hell is that guy doing there, kind of thing. It's just like a little mental swap kind of perspective, I guess. Or like just a mental perspective, I guess. I don't know. I'm not oh man, not to bring back the whole rant that not to bring back the Senjo rant, but you're also new here. Like, so not like as in L-I-K, but as in L-Y-K-E. I'm just gonna say Luke. Is it Luke? I don't know, but you know, you didn't tell me. But yeah, I'm not a very objective person when it comes to games. I like to be very emotional, and I think, you know, my emotion is the review of the game, I guess. So far, I think the game's good, basically. In terms of the horror, I think the horror is fine. Sorry, long-winded answer. Common Senjo answer. Oh my god!
All Delta operations suspended.
Case in point. 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 It works for me. Also, it's, I mean, no, I can read it, but I don't know how to I don't know how to pronounce it. I can read it. I know it's L-Y-K-E, but
Emergency power only.
sorry, I just think it's weird to call you like, because I say the word like, you know, like the filler word, which I wish I didn't say, but I do. So like, yeah, see, that like, oh my god. As you can tell, the confusion will start real soon when I keep doing the filler word known as like. How goes it? You return. What's up, Anomaly? going pretty well. I got jump scared by this vent, and I'm gonna punch this guy in the. Yeah, so it's going good. It's going good. It's going pretty good. You didn't mean to start the rants. It's not you. Don't worry. I can find. I don't know how. Oh. I don't know how I do it, but I find a way to turn what would have been a 30-second conversation into a 5-minute one. It's one of my many traits. I won't call it a talent. I'll call it a trait. I don't even know how I do it. I just talk. Oh, shit. Okay, this is getting a little more atmospheric horror. That wasn't even a concept back in the day. I mean, it was, but like... I feel like it wasn't heavily thought of as a major way to portray horror. Where the hell is this Zombozo?
Emergency power only. All Delta operations suspended.
Where is this Zombozo? Okay, he's right there. Well... okay. Scariest game you ever played wasn't even a game, it was a demo for a game that was never made. PT, yep. PT. PT's legendary, dude. I watched people play PT because, well, first of all, I didn't have a PlayStation, so I wasn't even able to play it myself to begin with. I know they eventually released it on PC, blah, 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 but that was a long time ago, right? And I wasn't going to play PT. Yeah, right. Me, before streaming, playing PT for my own enjoyment, that is not my idea of having fun. That is not my idea of having fun. But yeah, long story short, PT is a legendary. Freaking... that would have been a legendary game.
Emergency power only. All Delta operations suspended.
No, I'll just call you. I'll just call you like. I might have to hit you with the government name every once in a while, like the ballista, but just to like. Oh, there it is. There it is. I can't stop myself. It's ingrained in my vocabulary. I hate it. Most people have filler words. Most people have filler words. They might vary between being really complex or just like. Or just like. Or just like. Oh God. Well, that was justified. Hold on, that one was justified. That was a justified filler like. All right, hold on. I'm like getting my brain's melting. My brain's melting at this point. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Lock back in. They're just giving me scary noises. Probably about 10 years now. You should watch that because you have no clue why it's so highly regarded. It's great, man. It's highly regarded because it's like one of those things, you know, as a Uma Musume guy, you are Anomaly. It's like Agnes Tachyon or Fuji Kiseki. It's like a game that had every right to be really, really good, but sadly, for varied reasons, it just never came to fruition. I would have loved to watch like some people play PT, but yeah, that was at a time where I was definitely not gonna play it myself, for sure.
Emergency power only.
But yeah, that's you know, been there, done that. It's history at this point.
Systems down.
Truly history. If you have the means to try it, you should. I don't think there's any way to get it anymore, though, if I'm not mistaken. I think the only... like, some people... Dude, some people were selling their PS4s that had PT on it. Because it's a rare thing now.
Emergency power only. All Delta operations suspended.
You had to pay big bucks to get a PS4 with PT on it. Oh, what the? Is it a big dude? Is it the big dude? Is it the big dude with 2 guns on his arms? That's a jump from the sky? You get me? He's definitely gonna come from the ceiling. Jump scared the hell out of me, bro.
Emergency power only. All Delta operations suspended.
Dee-dee. I don't want to help you. I would prefer to be as unhelpful as I possibly can be. I think I'd only like to help myself in this current moment. Yeah, that's a little selfish, but I feel like I feel kind of justified in a scenario like this. They just stopped spawning enemies. They went full atmospheric horror. The horror you can't see. But what lurks right around the corner. Because he's making big steppas. He's making big steppas out there. You're gonna come through the sky now? No? You're not feeling it yet? You gonna scare me when I go in the frickin' vent? This tiny vent? I don't like this.
Emergency power only.
They changed the pace on me. That's a hidden technique, bro. Pace shift. That's something that you only see on some really good video games. And they hit you with the all of a sudden no enemies are spawning. What's going on? Like something's gonna happen. That's not the point. The fact is the icky feeling that you get that all of a sudden I'm not shooting my gun so much anymore.
Warning. Reactor core offline. Follow safety procedure. Orange.
By the way, that was you harassing me. Please don't ban you. Yeah, I know. You've been here long enough, man. Don't worry. You've acquired Senjo credit. Remember Senjo credit? That's why I like getting to know you guys. That way we can all do little bits and gags and jab a little, you know. Wait a minute, video link up requested. Hello?
Green, this is Kelly. If you're watching this, you're tougher than I thought. These things aren't always what they seem. Plans have changed. Delta Complex 1's been compromised. You're not safe there. I'm moving the secure service tunnel along. It's not far from your position. We'll meet there.
I don't trust you. I said from the beginning that I think he's not real. He's a frickin' skinwalker. I don't think that dude's real.
Please follow safety procedure orange.
I only trust the scientist guy. Not the evil, not the evil one who's clearly with the demons, but the other one, the health inspector guy. I don't trust Sergeant Kelly. All right, well, there's the enemies. And then there's the enemy that comes from the sky. Call it Skyfall, like frickin' 007. Oh, I was already here. Really? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Pinky. That's too basic for me, bro. No. He was like, you know, he was being, he's, that's how I describe him. He's like the guy inspecting the operation. So he's like a health inspector. He's HR. Oh. Damn it. I wanted to shoot it in the tune of Crazy Frog.
Please follow safety procedures orange.
Dee 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 dee. Oh shoot. The plasma gun is unmatched, like in terms of its sound. It's still unmatched. We're really okay. Hold on. Somebody give me a time estimate. That's it. Can I beat this game in? Can I beat this game in an hour and a half?
Warning.
Oh!
Offline.
That was accidental. I forgot you could shoot with control. That scared me. That's a +1 jump scare though. We got 40 more jump scares to go. Am I even gonna make it to 50? I have no idea. That's 10 jump scares today. Can I beat this game in an hour and a half? Yeah. I'm asking. Don't spoil anything, but like, you know, you can. I'm giving you the question. Just raw answer. You can give me a time estimate, yeah. At the pace I'm going, I know I'm going slow. I'm yapping and I'm looking for scares to prepare, but yeah, you can give me the time estimate. Yeah, nice try, bozo. Yeah, that's not a +1 jump scare. I'm out of bullets! There are still enemy types I haven't encountered, so you don't think so? Really? Dude, how... This is... I just have expectations for... Oh! Alright, +1 jump scare. You got me. Dude, I'm just used to old games being like 8 hours long. This game is long. This is a pretty freaking... I swear it's a long game. I'm also on like the hardest difficulty. So I'm trying to not like take a bunch of damage as well. But like, this game is long, no? That's crazy. It's pretty wild. Ow.
Warning. Reactor core offline. Please follow safety procedures orange.
If I started using my plasma gun the whole time, then I could probably get through it pretty fast. Still a decent while from the ending. Are we being so freaking for real right now? Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to speed things up then, folks. I might need to show you some gamer moves. That's not a gamer move. Oh my god. Alright. Never mind. Everybody shut up. Wow, they hurt, man.
Your friends are with me now.
I had friends? I'm pretty sure Doom Guy came here alone. I'm sorry, he's not Doom Guy yet. He's just Guy. I'm pretty sure Marine Guy came here alone. He can't be Doom Guy yet. He becomes Doom Guy. He becomes Doom Guy later. Huh! Is that the famous foot to my face style? I hate you. Oh god.
Warning. Reactor core offline. Please follow safety procedure orange.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Where, ow, oh my god. Oh, they're stepping up their ambush game, dude. They're stepping up their ambush game. Jesus, man. Oh, man. I didn't reload. Okay. I'm not kidding. We gotta speed this up. Huh! Let's unleash every bullet that I've acquired. I was like being survival horror conservative, but no. We gotta unleash the armory. All these bullets about. Where is he? I can't see. It's really dark in here. Ow. It's exceptionally dark in here. Hello there, Rocket Man. It's so funny that they still have like a guy like that in the game. Is that max rockets? What is that? Oh, those are shotgun shells. What is that? Is that Liberty Prime? A giant robot? No, it's not. I thought it was Liberty Prime. Yeah. Ah. I knew it was gonna happen. I just.
Attention, reactor core online.
That was unnecessary. But he kind of scared me. Oh my god! Oh, nice try, bozo. Alright, what's my pace now? What's my pace now? This is world record pace now, isn't it? Like, if this was a speed run, like, I got gold timestamps. I know I got gold timestamps. You can't tell me otherwise. Really, what speedrun mode is just playing Doom at the intended speed. At Doom speed. Instead of Doom 3 speed, I'm playing at original Doom 1, Doom 2 speed. That sucks. What the hell? Wait, how many? What did that say? Oh. Oh, I need his PDA for the clearance. Oh, I see. I was like, why did I even come up here? Yeah, I need it for the clearance. It all makes sense now. I forgot that was a feature. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. There we go. Oh. That's how my Star Wars blaster sounded like from Toys R Us. Jump scare. Oh, ow. 2 shotgun shots? Not bad. Me going speedrun mode is helping with the jump scares. That is the defect of going speedrun mode. That's the that is the con, is what I should have said. But my brain is in speedrun mode. I'm talking first and thinking later. Oh! This game is really just an arena shooter deep within. If you remove the stamina, make him auto run by default, and have no weapon reloads, you literally just have an arena shooter. Isn't that how the what is it freaking called? The Doom 3 something edition, the other one? Because they have the flashlight on your gun. Oh. I may or may not have put myself in a very disadvantageous position. I might be screwed. Never mind, he drops aggro. What an idiot. Wow. You know what? I haven't used this in a while. Oh! He says hi. That guy says hello before he hits me with his tentacle. Punish this mortal? He has a gun! They have upgrades now. They have upgrades now. He's got a gun. Ow. Whoa. I get to finally use the chain gun. What's my time? What's my time? No one's giving me my time. I need my timekeeper on my side right here. Hello? Like, you guys got your stopwatch in your hand. Hello? What is my time? I know my pace is good. You don't gotta tell me my pace is good, but I'd like to know. Little ego boost, if you will. Why did I go in a circle? What am I doing back here? doing great? Hell yeah, bro. Thanks, man. Oh, he has a gun. Quick save. Ooh, soft locking myself. Soft locking myself. Oh, baby, that's what I like to see. Okay. Tell me this isn't Streets 112 though. If you don't know that, reference, some of you guys in here are not as old as you think you are. You could use some gamer years. You can use you can remove some gamer years from your age. If you don't know Streets 112, then I don't know what to say. Son of a gun. Over where? That way? Nice bait. What is over here? She's lying. I know we just lie. Oh. I heard another one. Okay. Oh, I wasn't ready. That's just the saddest part, isn't it? I feel like I need to have the right gun out, but I like having the shotgun. It might just be Chain Gun Nation, though. It might just have to be. Chain gun seems like the new default weapon. I don't want to waste. See, I don't want to waste on these guys. Because there's a bunch of jabronis. Oh! Alright, plus one jump scare. You got me. 39 jump scares to go. Oh my god, get away from me! That was not the intended way to get that loot. Oh, yeah. No! Oh my god! Wait, what? 112? Streets 112? Look it up if you don't know. Look it up if you don't know, man. Look it up if you don't freaking know, because you should know if you don't know.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated October 29th, 2145. We have exhausted all known forms of drug treatment in hopes of finding a way to abate this strange outbreak of dementia, and I have yet to receive any additional data from the psychiatrists back on Earth. Options are quickly dwindling. Approximately 80% of all extraplanar participants exhibit signs of mild neuroses within the first 48 hours after returning from their expeditions. Within 72 hours, 75% of patients exhibit extreme signs of paranoid delusion and violence. We have isolated these cases in hopes of finding the pathogen. As yet, we can find no biological contaminants that would lead to such drastic changes in cognitive processing. It seems that whatever this pathogen is, it attacks higher brain functions and only leaves more basal functions in the lower brain stem. We've witnessed that a high percentage of subjects lose ability for rational thought and communication skills, and then the physical changes.
Can you give me the
become
storage code
Subjects
already?
in this group
Audio
appear
log.
to atrophy. Skin pales.
Oh, shut up.
Muscles become slack. Bone, teeth, and fingernails become almost translucent, veiny sinews of their former selves. I have never seen anything like this in my career. Our observations continue.
Alright, the lore is nice, but... Damn. You have no clue what that is? You're losing gamer cred? It's a GoldenEye speedrun? It's not just any GoldenEye speedrun, buddy. It's the level known as Streets. And he got it in 112. You'll understand when you watch the video. You'll understand.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh,
All right.
dated November
Making
1st,
progress, Marine.
2145.
Your journey is
Patient
futile.
0432,
You will die,
a Private
and your
Steve
soul
Jensen
die
of the
mine.
UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division, expired today at 1543 of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is approximately 110 hours after his return from expeditionary missions. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full dementia. Was unsuccessful. He was the last surviving member of his outfit. 4 other squad mates, who also came back with Private Jensen, expired from injuries suffered on that last mission shortly after their return.
What the?
Before his death, Jensen was heard screaming in both English and other languages. Something about demon hordes feasting on our souls. The other language was later discovered to be Aramaic. Due to security concerns in the area, I've secured some armaments
There it
within
is.
my office.
What? Yeah, you did secure some armaments. What was the code for set? Whatever. I don't even need it. I really don't need it. I just want it. Like, you know. I'm the guy that does like 90% of the side quests. I'm the guy that does like 90% of the side quests, but like the last 10% is just too obnoxious. That you know, that falls under the 90%. Oh my god, I thought he shot me. Oh, dude, I thought somebody had the gun behind me. Like he teleported behind me and was about to blast me. Oh shoot. I was going too fast.
Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're not one of them. I thought everyone else was gone. I was part of this. I helped them. The madness of opening to another dimension. Look, we don't have much time. We let it through. The evil, the protective stabilizer on the portal just failed after Betruger took the device. It was an artifact we had found in the ruins. He took it into the portal, and hell followed him out. You have to help me first. I'm going to try to get the teleporter systems running again. I don't have much time. Get that plasma inducer, quickly! Quickly! Time is running out. Find the inducer. Get back here, quickly.
You guys are gonna head out. It's getting pretty late. It's like 3 or something where you live. Have a nice day and plenty of fun. This was such a funny, entertaining stream. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Maybe you'll consider subscribing. No, I'm just well, if you do show up again, that'd be cool. But yeah. I do play a bunch of different games. I have a stream schedule that comes out every Monday. I did not release it this Monday. But I do. Usually. So. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked the stream. Bahaha. Bahaha. What am I doing?
Decontamination process started. Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
I don't like how she said that. Oh shoot, we're ready for war. Am I ready for war? Or did I come here too early? Retrieve the plasma inducer in the operations sector. I am definitely not supposed to be here right now. I'm here a little too early. That's what it feels like.
Decontamination process started.
Not a big speedrunner guy. You respect the grind, but you don't have patience for such mastery.
Have a nice day.
You've heard of the Daigo parry, the greatest MLG moment ever? Now listen, Streets 112. You don't have to know speedrunning to appreciate Streets 112. I don't really know speedrunning. I don't really watch a lot of speedrunners. It's not my thing. But Streets 112 is just, it's like it embodies the emotion of when you to experience the same level of happiness that Streets 112 guy experienced is a rare joy in gaming. What the hell was that? Am I live? Hello? What the hell was that? What? Oh yeah, I'm checking it. I sorry, I checked it on my end too. It's good, but what the hell? Did I get hacked? Is my YouTube currently getting hacked? What? Oh my god, did it again. Hold on. Oh shoot, what is happening? Oh, hold on guys. I think I don't know, but I have a bad feeling that like I might be in the process of getting hacked. I'm just like randomly, sorry, I'm paranoid when it comes to this, but like, I just gotta, okay. It keeps doing it. Why are you doing that? Hold on. The hell? I just need to check if I'm logged in anywhere else on my end. What the hell is that linked to? It's like a random pop-up. Yeah, hold on. I know how to fix that. Hold on. I just can't do it with Doom on the screen. The problem with there's only one issue with Doom. And the issue with Doom is that it takes over my entire my main monitor. So I can't actually alt tab. I can, but like if I didn't have two monitors, I wouldn't actually be able to. So hold on. Let me just let me save first. Fixing something. Let me save and close the game first. Hold on. What is this? Again. It keeps popping up. Why does it keep popping up? Oh, it's from Stream. Oh, it's from Streambot. Oh, the bot is down. Okay, that scared the hell out of me. All right, it's not that bad. It's from the chat bot. Oh, thank God. I was like that was weird. Oh, so the chat bot is dead right now on the YouTube side. Okay, good. I thought it was something a little bit more serious. I guess that's fine. I don't have to fix it right now. It's not a big deal. Okay. It's constantly trying to connect, that's why. I think we'll just turn it off for now. That scared the hell out of me. Cause like I didn't do anything. I was in the middle of playing. That's the only reason it scared me. Normally, like, you know, if I'm messing with Windows, well, you know, if the noise happens when I'm messing with stuff, sure, but it literally popped up when I was playing. That's never happened to me. All right, we're good. Let's get back to it. I don't have to worry about that right now. I can fix it later. I'm not finishing this game today, am I? I'm not finishing this game today, am I? Oh my God, this game is ridiculous. Why is it so long? I had to step away. What happened? It was my chat bot. Like I said, the only reason it scared me is because I was in the middle of playing. If I was like messing with something on Windows on the side, then I would have like not been so freaked out. But I was literally just like gaming the entire time, and it came out of nowhere. So, but yeah, whatever. It's the chat bot. It basically doesn't work right now, so that's okay. What am I doing?
I'm gonna stay here and work on the computer some more.
What if I don't let you do that? Oh my God. That's not nice. Ah. Ah. Oh. That would have killed me, by the way. It's 10 HP every time they do that to me. That would have completely smoked me. Is this it? Rescue... Oh, I thought it said rescue Steve. I'm coming, Steve. Doom doom da doom. Frank Cinders. What's up, Frank? 538 112 Streets 112. Okay, 538 Streets 112. I mean, I knew you were a zombie. They all ate each other. Oh, imagine. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy if that nade hit. I really need HP. I'm dead. I knew it too, but like, you know.
Quickly.
Oh, wow. You're one lucky son of a gun. You are one lucky son of a gun. That is just... That's fate. That's fate that those shotgun pellets missed you. So we're going to leave it at that. This is the guy that took all my HP, man. Was that supposed to recreate the Resident Evil moment? Ow. You got there's multiple. There's two wrong. Use the wrong words, buddy. It was not negligent. Actually, yeah, you only used one wrong word. It was not negligent. It was intentional. His fate was his fate was saved by RNG. That's a lot of blood. This is really hurting my eyes. I gotta get out of there. Oh, nice try, bozo.
Report 16-8, dated November 2nd, 2015. Patient 04 Jensen of UAC Armor Corps Division. Died yesterday at 50. Treatment was unsuccessful. Initial psychiatric interviews suggested only mild psychosis with speech.
His fate rested on the flick that didn't land. Well played, NPC 137. SPC 137? Crazy reference? Ooh, and the walls will ooze green slime. What? There we go. Ah, puzzle master, huh? Ah, puzzle master, huh? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I've come to the reality that I'm not finishing this game, by the way. So I'm gonna get to... I kind of know where I want to end. Or I at least know what objective I want to do last. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I gotta look for an actual thingy. It's gotta be in 2 or 3. Because I don't know what the hell this is. I don't want that. It's gotta be... Let's go grab 2. Oh. Oh, no. Cancel. Ah. Damn it. Oh, is that not what I'm doing? Am I not creating a staircase? I actually thought I was creating a staircase. Oh, Lord, it takes forever. It takes forever to do this. Alright, well, let's go grab 2 then. Oh. No, it's just a lot more simpler than I'm really making it out to be. It's really not that crazy. Yeah, it really isn't. Hold on. Yeah, it's not that crazy. Oh, please. Oh, wow. The game is a lot louder now. Hold on. Yeah, let's drop that down a few decibels. Is that it? I know what that... Oh, it says it right there. But I knew what that was before looking at the label. There it is. I actually need the access code. It's the BFG. There it is. We're about to go absolutely... we are, once we get that, we are officially Doom Guy. We need that. Guess what? I know the code. Damn it. Damn. What's his name? Oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa. 116. Oh, what the? They're on the computers now? What? 116 is 972? Can I, do I keep that?
Anon systems deactivated.
972. The BFG cell. Oh my god. I need that. I really, really need that. Okay, security seat. I really need to remember the security chief, M. Abrams. Chief M. Abrams. I need to find his data pad or something, or a text log that would tell me about him. Cannot leave without the BFG. I cannot leave without the BFG. That's like mandatory Doom status. Can't be a real Doomer without freaking the BFG. Ha! I just... Oh, I unlocked... Oh, so you had to go... Is that it? Phil Wilson? Oh, hello. Frank Cinders? Oh wait, does Frank have it? Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank.
As requested, the following is my initial feedback on my first trip through the portal. Private First Class Frank Cinders, dated October 15th, 2145. I don't know exactly where to begin. Obviously, I survived the first trip and feel no worse for the wear. I'm not feeling any of the symptoms reported by the others who have gone in before me, but I'm at a point where I'm still trying to process everything. Thankfully, the place looks deserted and devoid of any life. Flames and heating. It smells of death, decay, and flesh. Tomorrow we're going back in with some of the eggheads. Science division. Start securing forward positions, and we expect to start sending out the mapping droids at the same time.
I can't hear him talk.
I got a really bad feeling about this. What we hope to prove. PFC Cinders, signing off.
PFC. Later, Skittle, later, Sandra, later, chat. No worries, Adius. I think we wrap it up as well. I really am overestimating how long this game really is. So, I think we wrap it up here. I'm gonna call this save. Hopefully the last. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap things up there, guys, as well. Oh, today's stream was interesting. We had a nice. It was honestly more of a. It was a Senjo rant, but I honestly call it rants just to be funny. But it was a good discussion. It was a good discussion about a very interesting topic about media, not social media, just overall entertainment, and it was cool, and I liked it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap stuff up here for the week. I might I was thinking about maybe streaming some stuff on the weekend, maybe like, I don't know though, like nothing major, nothing serious. I was thinking about starting up like weekend streams because I feel like there is an untapped. I've never really done weekend streams, so there's untapped potential there. But yeah. Usually I don't like to, because I usually work on videos and stuff during the weekend pretty heavily. But yeah, either way. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for hanging out. As always, whether you guys are watching for a short time, long time, lurking or chatting, I do appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Whether that be sooner or later, hopefully it's sooner. But yeah. Peace out, everybody. Have a good rest of your guys' weekend. Have a good rest of your guys' day. Later.